Hi guys, welcome again to a new episode of the Business Plus. My name is Rachel Kahogo, and as you can see, tuko site this month mtanitambua. So today we are in the construction site. We are talking about construction. The other week, last week, we were talking about interior design, and now because you know everything about interior design, tunataka sasa niwapeleke the next step before we get kwa interior design kutoka from scratch, starting the foundation of your home, because most of the places nakutanga tumejenga nyumba 2 stories, 3 stories, 4 stories, alafu ina collapse baadaye, and it causes a lot of trouble. Now today we'll be talking about construction right from the start. If you want to make money using construction in the construction industry, or you're already there and you want to make more money in the construction industry but in a good way, and it's the proper way to go. Unajua watu wengi wanapenda shortcut squeezy, but today we'll be having Elizabeth Hazel who will be telling us about everything in construction. Do not miss, this will be a very educative Business Plus episode. Kwa hivyo, business is more than meets the eye. Let's go meet Elizabeth.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Fine, thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Nice meeting you.
Yes.
Mwema tukuje site.
Kabisa.
Tukuje site.
Injo site.
Injo site. All right.
Sasa hii site. Hapo ndio mambo inaanza.
So from scratch. Today we're talking about construction. All right, the foundation, kila kitu. And you've mentioned naona mpaka uko nje kuna cement nini. You'll be telling us kama kuna difference. The different cement zenye zutumiwa.
There is a
all right.
big difference.
Introduce yourself using this camera. Tell us your name, about what you do. Then we get into business.
Okay, I'm Hazel Elizabeth Wanjiko. My company is Zelcop System in construction. I deal with construction, and from the construction we go up to the interior. But first, the construction is the most important thing before anything else.
All right.
Yeah.
So mesema construction ndio basis.
Basis.
All right.
Yeah.
Even before we start, reflector ni ya nini?
That's the thing, and that's why I want to give you this. Sasa ndio kweli ujue.
Ndio tuje tuko side
because you have to.
On behalf of you people, nimewavalia. Yes. This.
So when you have workers at a site, they have to have an helmet and also a reflector, so that at least they are recognized. They are at the site.
Okay.
So you don't have to mix with other people. So if it's a construction, it's a construction. So you have to have a helmet ndio kwa recognized. Si ati mtu anakuja hivi ajua unafanya nini pale.
Exactly.
So when they see, mafikiri umekuja, but when you have this and the helmet, especially then the helmet kwanza, most of it ni for protection, kwa sababu mai inaweza toka tu kugonga. Sasa ina protect all that.
Okay. So it's very important.
Actually, you also have to have the gear, boots. Boots za construction. Sasa lazima uvae boots kwa sababu ya misumari utapata kule inaweza kukundika, kwa sababu you are using baka wood. Because when you start a construction, lazima involve all these things. So construction inaanza sasa first.
Kwa vile umevaa kwanza.
Venye umevaa ndio sasa venye umevaa ndio very important. Ndio sasa ukianza kule upewa kazi ya kwenda sasa kuna watu wa kuchimba. Kwanza kuna watu wa kumesha kwanza.
Okay, now let's start from construction. Where exactly does construction start? Mostly sisi tunaonanga tu watu wakichimba huko chini like.
Na mjui kuna kabla
sasa
before hata ichimbwe lazima umesha the area. Kuna drawings, but the architecture has to be there. Alichola ulipatia client, maybe alipeana design, architecture akajaribu kumuongeza vitu zenye kumsaidia how itaenda. Na sasa na design ya client bado ni very important, because
so it has to start with what does the client
first. The client anataka nini? Anataka 1 bedroom, 3 bedroom ya kawaida bungalow, ama anataka mansionette, ama anataka ma 4 floors kwenda juu ya apartments for rental.
Okay.
That's the difference.
So ukibuild lazima ukoe na architecture kwanza for drawings and everything.
Everything.
Okay. Hawezi anza to build hizo drawings zote. I already know what I want in my mind.
No, kwa sababu you need to know the budget. Sometimes even that drawing inakusaidia na budget. How you are going, because if I tell you I'm going to do a 10 by 10 foot, I know your wall baka ina height sana inakuwa baka 3.5. So ninajua plaster nitapiga na ngapi, kwa sababu kila wall ya 10 kama hiyo 10 foot by 10 foot inachukua simiti ine kwa on the wall. So you know that wall peke yake kako hiyo inachukua 16 simiti. Sasa tena unaongeza maneno ya mchanga. Unaona? So that is very important ukiwa na architecture akuchore nyumba yako.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. So
very important.
Very important. So for those who want to get into this industry, you now know before you start anything, you have to involve an architecture, akuchore kila kitu. So that's the starting point.
That's starting point.
All right. Now tell us about yuka foundation.
Sasa ukitoka hapo, sasa already umekuwa survey ameshapima kwa unaweka nini unataka kujenga. Hizo vitu lazima zikuwe involved, lazima the county council ijue kwa unajenga, lazima ndio uweke kuwe na approval. Ndio bao itawekwa isemekana hapo kuna building na come up.
Most of the people don't know that.
They don't know, imagine.
So as you start, lazima kuwe na architecture, you've said that. Then lazima kuwe na permit ya
permit ya kujenga.
Permit ya kujenga from the county council.
Kwa sababu hata kuna kwingine kuna ngona miti, hiyo miti huwezi kata kama government ija approve.
All right.
Hiyo mti huwezi kata, ukikata hivyo unatupwa ndani. You are fined for cutting that tree. That's why they have to be for. Hata kama ni kwako.
So lazima ukuwe na permit.
Ukuwe na permit.
Wonderful.
So it doesn't come that easy. So after that alikuja akaona kwenye unataka kujenga. Sasa ndio unaenda na architecture anaona kwenye unataka kujenga. Sasa wewe unampatia idea yenye unataka ndio anakuchorea.
Okay.
Nikuchorea sasa start from there. So after amechora nimepeleka for approval, hiyo drawing lazima ya approval from the county. Kila kitu ndio sasa uanze kujenga. Sasa unaleta mafundi anachora kwenye unataka kujenga.
So the actual drawing of the land.
Yeah, sasa lazima uchore, lazima you see them using the choka. Wanamwaga hivi sasa kwenye mtaro itakaa kila section yake.
But again in business you have to reduce the cost. So how important is it? Can I just ruka that stage because it's going to cost me more money?
No, I would not advise that you ruka that stage.
So what's the importance?
Because you need okay, like if the house is maybe a 5 floor, you need to know the depth. Na kwanza inachimbago yote. Kama that place, and you know most of the ground iko na maji chini.
Right.
So you have to chimba kabisa baka ufikie ile mchanga ile ita hold. Unajua hii mchanga ingine yezi mchanga kama hapa ya river yezi hold, lazima uitoe yote. Baka ufikie mawe chini.
So yote the whole land.
Lazima unachimba yote unatoa. That's what you see at the excavator there. Inatoa yote kabisa sasa ndio mnaanza fresh.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's the importance ya
chini kabisa sasa ndio wanachora sasa kwenye kutakuwa bedroom, kutakuwa rooms, toilet.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
So
watu wenyewe mnaruka hiyo stage and also the contractors wenye mnatakanga kufanya vitu speedy ati
mnaruka sections
the shortcuts. It's very important kujua because hiyo ndio inafanya most of the houses collapse. After a short time unakuta houses zimecollapse alafu even people die.
Yeah, foundation it was not done the way it was supposed to be.
All right.
Especially sasa the ground it has water. So you have to make sure mmefika chini, mmefika kwa ile mchanga inaweza hold.
All right. And talking about water, mali tumesimama umeniambia hapa ni tank.
Yeah, ni tank.
Sindio? What's the importance of having a tank chini?
A tank chini because it hold a capacity kubwa. Si kama tank.
Yeah, true. Yeah, right.
Hapa chini inaweza hold mpaka hata 100,000, 200,000 liters of water, which can serve now this whole building vizuri bila wasiwasi. But now that's hiyo maji napigwa inaenda kwa matanks juu zile ziko juu, sasa ndio dina distribute
to other places,
the toilet, the bathroom and the kitchen.
Okay. Yeah. So as you build your house, it's very important kujua tanki ya chini it's better.
It's better.
It's better na ina conserve a lot of water, especially during this period of time.
Yeah.
Sindio? Now tumetoka kwa foundation. What's the next?
So the next ni sasa ile kama anajenga tunajenga nyumba kubwa kama hii 5 floors, ile chuma utatumia. That is very important and sometimes people wanatumia chuma yenye si ya kuhold such a building. So no.
So what's the difference?
Hizi chuma ni zinakuwa nono. Kama sasa D20 ni nono sana. Ina hold sasa ndio inatengeneza kama pillars. Ndio iweze kuhold hii nyumba. So when you use that, na bado kutakuwa na hizo zingine zitawekwa katikati ndio wanatenga concrete. Na sasa
zile zimekangwa concrete ndani.
Sasa pila utumii mawe.
Okay.
Inajengewa concrete.
It's all concrete.
Yeah, it's a concrete. Yote. Sasa inamwagwa mingine kuchanganyisha na ndio unakuta lazima tena uwe na ile ya nini ya kumix hiyo mawe, kokoto na mchanga na simiti. Sasa wanabeba wakimwaga ndio utengeneza sasa hii concrete.
The actual pillar.
Yeah.
All right.
Sasa ndio ishikilie nyumba.
Ishikilie nyumba vizuri.
Kabisa.
We've seen we'll be walking up to know how the building is coming up.
Yeah.
And we've already seen how you're good at what you do. But now I have a question. Watu wengi sana wanataka kuingia into this industry and know what Kenya wanafanya and make money out of it.
Yes.
Do I have to study in the class?
Okay.
To get into this industry.
Okay, sometimes it's very important kama uwe si mtu wa kushika. Najua there are people who are natural born, they
capture things fast.
They are creative. Yeah. So such people hata sangine hata ni waje ya kusoma. Lakini kuna mwingine ndio aweze kuunderstand concept ya kila kitu lazima aingie shule. Sasa wewe unajua na sisi practically, practical make you perfect. Karatasi zingine hizi zitakufanya utaelewa what is needed. Sasa ukienda practical unajua chuma hata ukinunua ni nini na require simiti ni type gani inatakana itengeneza hiyo concrete because they are all different types of cement that do the work. So they are not the same. Ile yenye inaweka tiles, ile inaweka concrete na jenga concrete.
So they are totally different. And how did you learn all these?
I learned knowledge. I used to go for many sites, and then especially when I started the bigger site in Isiolo Stadium, because I'm the one who started Isiolo Stadium. That's where I learned about all these things.
All right.
Because I was now with a contractor and engineer.
Okay.
So I learned from there.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you want to get into such an industry, it's very important, as you said, ukwe under someone, under contractor.
Under contractor.
You start from somewhere. So this is a very good industry to venture in. You've seen, lazima ufanye kazi and get dirty kidogo to make clean money, but it's a good place you can venture as long as you have the passion for it.
If you don't have the passion.
Before we got on air, uliniambia kama haupendi what you're doing, don't start it because of money.
Yeah, because of money. Don't put money first.
And let me tell you, it has good money. It really
has good money, but don't put money first.
But you don't
that
put
money
will
come when you do the right job.
Right.
Because wanki wamefanya kazi, ukienda wakikuja kusurvey because it has to be surveyed. Anafukuzwa kwa sababu ameka low standard things.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow, sawa sawa.
In fact, when you do as the counties, the government has to come and survey. What have you put there? Kama uleka, najua quotation ulifanya tender, si ndio? The tender when you ulipewa, you said specific things that you are going to put, but akikuja kuangalia,
wow,
unakosaka kulipwa, unapotea hivyo. Unakuta mtu alikuwa anajenga, alikuwa na pesa, because sasa hakulipwa.
You have to do a good job. So you'll be telling us about, I've built a house, sindio? But now, nikianza, I didn't have the knowledge. I'm supposed to get a contractor, get a surveyor. So nilifanya tu mambo yangu. Getting somewhere, nika realize nyumba imeanza kuwa na crack. I've not done something right. So do I have to nitoe the whole house and start afresh? What am I going to do about it? But before we get there, I want to tell you about our sponsors today in the Nakuru box. Then you'll be getting into the business tip. Then we will be coming back to get more and more of this. Kwa hivyo mbali, because business is more than meets the eye. Na hatutoki site mpaka tumalize hii kazi. Hi guys, we introduce to you once again our sponsors of today, and they are the Nakuru box. They are located in Nakuru at D&D House, and it's an amazing program that they are bringing to you, the incubation and acceleration of your business. So if you are an upcoming business, kama unataka tu kuanza biashara, they got you, because they'll help you from the incubation stage, they'll help you from the ideation to the mid stage of your business to now you become a mega business. So you'll come, tell them the business idea that you have. They'll help you through coaching, through training, and they'll make sure that they walk the journey with you and make sure that you won't have troubles in this business that you want to start. And also for the acceleration, they help you come with the business that you have. What are the challenges that you're facing? Is it the legal, finances, everything? They'll help you through training and coaching, and they'll walk the journey with you to make sure that you'll have a mega business. The registration is ongoing. You can use the link below to get into the program, and the first intake of this year will be on 1st March. So if you have a business or you're looking forward to start a business, Nakuru Box is the way to go. Get into the incubation and acceleration process, so that hata ukianza biashara, whatever you're going through in your business, this is the place to be. They have lawyers, they have everything that you need in your business. So this is the place to be. Get in touch with them and you will have your business ongoing.
Hi, I'm Hazel Elizabeth Wanjiko. I'm in construction, and these are the tips when you want to be a contractor. First, you have to know how the construction is done, and at least if you can be able to learn or join a company where you can learn how construction is done, that is very important, because you'll gain experience from there. The second, you have to to know what the fundis that you need at the site that can at least experience fundis that will come up with you when you're doing the work. And also about registering your company is very important, because the government is insisting that you have to have with the national NCA corporation for all the contractors and also your fundis, so that at least they are recognized that this is the work that you do. And another thing is about when you're starting a house, the foundation matters a lot. How you're starting the foundation, because most of the underground is full of water, and that one has to be cleared first before you start your foundation. And from there, then you come up. When you're doing the finishing of the foundation, you have to do waterproofing of your building. Anytime there's no building, you should do without waterproofing, because there's a lot of water, and that's why you are seeing most of the houses, they have water logs all over. When you do the painting, you're seeing water coming out of the buildings. And that is the first major tips that when you're in construction. My name is Elizabeth Hazel Wanjiko, and my company is Zelcop Systems and Construction, and you are watching Business Plus.
Yes, we are back. Thank you for the tips. So for the contractors, kama unataka kuingia into this business now, you know what to do. It's not hard, as long as you have passion and you know this is what you want to do. Na tulisema hata in the other episode, it's kazi ya men. Most of the people think it's only men who do this work.
Yeah.
But now, as you can see, sisi pia kama ladies tuko ndani ya kazi. So we were talking about nyumba.
Yeah.
I've started, I've done my foundation. Along the way, I realized I didn't do there's something I missed, right? Na nimeona crack. Will I take the whole house down? What happens?
Take the whole house down. Mostly actually what we do, that part that has cracked, tunatoaga. Sinaje sasa maybe imeshafanywa plaster.
Yeah.
You just remove that part, unafikia mawe. The mawe, sasa unaanza kuiundia kutoka pale. Unaipigia plaster hapa.
So
when ile joint, utakuta ni joint. When watu wakekelea mawe, when waneka mawe, hiyo joint yakeka simiti, yake hiyo mawe ingine, hapo ndio jianzia vituko. Na saa zingine hata kutoka chini tena, maybe kupata foundation nzuri, kulingana na vile chuma zilitumika kutoka chini.
Kutoka chini
ni very important.
So what if the problem is the foundation?
Sasa foundation itabidi labda sasa ama uweke reinforcement ya kufanya concrete. Another pillar, you do a pillar, then
so I can just do a pillar to make the house stronger. All right.
Yeah, to hold the house.
To hold the house.
I remember View Park many years ago, it had a problem. Now what they did, waliweka pillars that could hold that building. Kwa sababu ilikuwa inapata crack. They could not have brought it down.
Yes, because now it's a big one.
It's a big one.
It's a little loss.
Yeah, so they did several pillars.
Business, you don't want to bring in losses.
True.
So now we want to talk to the contractors. You who wants to start such a business, or you're in such a business and now you want to make it bigger and better and bring more income. Sindio? What do I need to become a contractor?
Okay, you need to, okay, most of them they go to school, but there's others who even they have never gone to school, they start like fundis, then and at the end of the day they become contractors.
So you grow
because so they grow, maybe they have been employed in big sites, so they go learning and learning. That's when you already find people are becoming contractors at kama hana certificate. But still the county says that everybody has to have to be approved, you have to have a certificate. You can do this. There's a card they give out that shows what you do. I've forgotten the name, but there's a card that they give you that you already, to show that you're already in construction.
What you're doing is legal.
It's legal because you've already registered your company. So they have to come and see your site, how you have done it. So there's approval.
All right. So as a contractor, you have to have a company, right?
You have to have a company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So how do you get to do your quotations, and how do you get to be paid? Yeah.
All right.
So at least for recognition.
For recognition. All right. And what does it take for me to start up a company as a contractor?
It can take even like 7 years. It's not a joke because you have to learn the details kabisa. You can't say that after 3 years you have known everything.
So it's a process of learning.
Yeah, it is a process of learning.
All right. Yeah. Wow. So now we've learned nimekuwa contractor, and probably I don't have a lot of people who know what I'm doing. So tunafanya na wewe because now wewe ndo you're showing us the way and what to do, right? How do I get clients? How do I get people to know that this is what I do and my work is perfect?
When you get a job, first of all, you can start by wherever you go to a site. You tell them you can do a sample. Okay. Like maybe you can do a sample room for them. They give you how to do that sample room, so they see how you do it. And now you know, even if you are given, they'll have to bring somebody to test if it has gotten the right thing that has been done on that.
So you're doing a sample na an actual house, nyumba ya mtu?
Tunaweza fanya a room. A room. I'm talking about a room. At a choo. You can start with a toilet. Okay. Yeah.
So you start from something small.
You can do something small. Mtu akuja approve. So nowadays we are building toilets. They look like houses. If you go to churches, the toilets are called what? They are big. Ablutions. They are so big.
Yes.
So you can start with that.
Unaanza na ablutions, pole, then you grow.
You grow.
Wonderful. And as you were talking before we got here, you mentioned something about being passionate about what you do. How important is that? As long as what I'm doing, I'm feeling it makes money and I'm good at what I do. What's the point of being passionate about?
You know, construction is very tricky. You might give out on that, so you have to have that passion of wanting to do that work. Love it because there are so many challenges there, and the challenges come even from the client and the fundis that you are dealing with. And if you cannot withstand the pressure of that, you might give up on the work. You are thinking that you are going to make money, but when you get there, it is not that easy. That money does not come easy. Because a fundi might do something, a mess, you break it again, you start afresh. You have gone backward. There are losses in construction, a lot of losses. Because hata client anaweza kuja tu asema, this is not good. Bring it down, you're starting again.
And how do I get rid of all these losses?
So you have to have even agreements. Agreements are also very important. You can agree in the client, this is what, if the client says that this is what he wants or she wants, then you do that. An agreement,
this is what you say,
this is what you say, and that's what I've done.
So written agreements and decide.
If you don't have that agreement, that's another issue.
Okay.
It will lose like a joke.
Okay. Yeah. And how do you get your fundis just to make sure that you have people who know what they're doing, but they like fanya kazi ukitoanga?
First you tell them, you give them a sample. Na fundi akikuja, if you see a fundi come in ajabeba tape, huo sio fundi. Mkulima anaenda na jembe yake.
Na jembe.
Bas. If you don't have that, you don't have a tape, hata helmet, you don't have the gears, you even hata shoe. Just know that fundi hapo
kuna shida.
Kuna shida.
All right.
So mtu mwenye anajua anakuja hata kwanza kuambia ninunulie. And that is what I want to encourage my fundis. If they really mess up, when you go without anything, unaanza kuambia wewe ni fundi. Mimi ni kampuni napeana services. Sasa services zako si baba lazima ubebe vitu zako. Utapeana services aje?
Bila
jembe.
All right. So as a fundi, you have to go knowing what you want to do.
Know what you know, and then don't. You know, most of the tools nowadays is najua kila kitu. Yes, anachukua bao. Be specific. What do you do? What do you, kama wewe ni wa tiles, ni wa tiles. Kama wewe ni wa plaster, ni wa plaster. Kama wewe ni wa kuweka mawe, ni wa mawe.
No, hiyo ndo kitu kingine nye watu hawaji. As I'm building, how many people do you work with? Uko na mafundi wangapi? Plaster?
Kuna wa plaster, kuna wa kuweka mawe, kuna ule mwenye atachimba, huo tena ni different. Ule mwenye atachimba foundation pale ni different. Mwenye anatengeneza sasa tu duaze, huo ni different. Hata hapo mwenye anakuja hata kuweka foundation zingine ni because sasa imefika foundation sasa flat.
Yeah.
Remember, you have to use waterproofing. Most of the people wamejenga nyumba bila waterproofing. That's why unaona nyumba inakaa unyefu.
Hiyo unyefu white things zenye zinatokelezanga.
Hii mawe inavuta maji kutoka chini. All the grounds they have water down.
Yeah.
So usidanganywe ati ameweka karatasi. Karatasi doesn't work anymore.
So what happens?
You use waterproofing. And it's something very essential and very cheap. I don't know why people don't use it.
So the small things.
Those small things matter a lot.
They matter. Hizo ndio vitu zinafanya houses are collapsing in a very
short while. Umemix vitu kidogo, mixer ya kitu ukosa kumix vizuri. And then the formula of mixing the cement and the sand and the cocotte is very, very important.
So you as a contractor, do you have to be there when your fundis are doing all this? Unaweza peana tu kazi alafu gone.
I prefer being there starting from the beginning. And then that's why we come also with a foreman. A foreman atakuwa bado anajua kama tu contractor tu vitu zingine maybe hajafikia contractor. Unamwachia sasa anasimamia. Je, anajua ile chuma inaingia pale. Unaona? Anajua ile simiti itaenda pale. Mchanga itaenda ngapi sasa anakuwa pale.
So it's better you get expensive things but have a long lasting and a good house.
Yes.
All right.
A farm house that needs to be supported.
Wow, all right. So for the people who want to get into this industry, there are many ways that you can make money. And this is one of the ways, a very good way of making money. As long as you have the passion and you know what you want to do. Unaweza enda shule, unaweza learn from other people. Again, it's very important to start small. Start from, anzia na kufanyia contractor kazi. That's how you get to know what you're supposed to be doing. But business is more than meets the eye. You already have the tips zenye unatakana kutumia. And again, kama unataka kujenga nyumba, now you know the steps to take. Don't just use shortcuts, alafu unapata nyumba yako inaanguka after a short while, ama you have cracks in the house. You know, you have to get a good house, something that you love. All right? Business is more than meets the eye. Thank you so much for being with us in this episode. Now I know you know what to do when you want to get into the construction industry. My name is Rachel Kahugu. We'll be meeting in the next episode. Remember, we have a repeat of the same on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Do not miss it next week. Also, we are going to be having an amazing episode about landscaping. So don't miss. Bye-bye.